The Cleveland Browns could run into a scenario where you don't get to see Dylan Gabriel in a preseason game, or you see him in very, very limited reps in a preseason game. You don't get to see Kenny Pickett in a preseason game. You likely won't see very much of Flacco, but obviously you know what you got in Flacco. And so all you have is the tape that Shedeur Sanders is putting out. And if he gets a lot of reps, say they go with Flacco first, and then they go with Shedeur Sanders after that, and Dylan Gabriel's still hurt and Kenny Pickett's still hurt. I don't know how severe those hamstring injuries are, but I know they can be nagging. What do you do when it comes down to cut day? When it comes down to cut day and you're saying, hey, we don't have a ton of film on Dylan Gabriel, but we took him in the third round, so we're not cutting him. We know Kenny Pickett's a veteran. You want a veteran quarterback to back up your starter. Joe Flacco is at the end of his rope, but, is probably going to have a good season, and he's been really consistent. So what do you do with Shedeur Sanders? Do you risk trading him to a QB needy team who made a mistake on draft day and took somebody else? And I'm not talking about the New Orleans Saints, but I'm kind of talking about the New Orleans Saints. Do you trade him to the New Orleans Saints? Do you trade him to the Pittsburgh Steelers? I think those are potential options, because if you trade Shedeur and then he goes somewhere else and thrives and has an illustrious NFL career, it just goes on the list of things the Browns did that were terrible decisions.